Want your outdoor lights to turn on at night and turn off in the morning automatically, even when you're not home? Your door opened? You'll get an instant alert. Lights on when you enter, off when you leave. Doorbell notifications from anywhere, even when you're not at home. And full home security, even when you're on vacation. Of course you do. And the best part? You don't need to be a tech expert. In this video, I'll show you my complete TP-Link Tapo smart home setup and how you can easily build yours. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're coming back, welcome back. This is Gadgets Pod, tried and tested. Quick disclaimer, this is not a sponsored video. I've personally purchased and used these devices in my home. And everything you'll see is based on real usage and experience. Now, let me show you how all of this actually works in a real home setup. To make all of this possible, I'm using the TP-Link Tapo ecosystem. It's a consumer-focused smart home platform designed to offer affordable and easy-to-use devices like security cameras, smart plugs, lighting, sensors, and more. All of these devices work together through a single app, the Tapo app. And that's exactly why I chose Tapo, because it's built on a simple idea: smart, secure, easy. Think of your home as a connected system where different devices are constantly communicating with each other, and all of this happens automatically. This system works in 3 layers. First, devices. Second, connection. And third, control. Once you understand these 3 layers, everything becomes very simple. Let's start with the first layer, devices. These include motion sensors, door and window sensors, smart buttons, cameras, smart plugs, smart bulbs. Each device has a specific job: detect motion, sense door activity, control power, or monitor security. Now comes the most important part: how these devices connect. Devices like motion sensors, door sensors, smart buttons, smart light switches, smart temperature and humidity monitor, smart water leak sensor, battery-powered cameras and doorbells do not connect directly to your Wi-Fi. These devices use an ultra-low-power sub-1G wireless protocol instead of standard Wi-Fi. And that's why they require a hub, like the H100 or H200, to function. They connect to the hub, and the hub connects them to your network and the Tapo app. This low-power system helps batteries last longer and also ensures faster and more reliable response. Think of the hub as a translator. It collects signals from these devices and sends them to your network. And without the hub, they simply won't be able to connect to the internet or work inside the Tapo ecosystem. Now on the other side, devices like cameras, smart plugs, and bulbs do not need hub. Connect directly to your home Wi-Fi. No hub required here. And now, the control layer, the Tapo app. This is where everything comes together. Whether you're using your phone or tablet, you get full control of your entire home right from this one app. You can manage multiple rooms, control devices individually, or operate everything together as a system. You can add or remove devices anytime, view live camera feeds in real time, turn lights, plugs, or appliances on or off, check sensor activity and history, and create powerful automations. And if you want to go even further, you can connect it with smart home platforms like Google Home, Alexa, and even Home Assistant. So you can control your home using voice commands like turn on the lights or check your camera. No matter how your devices are connected, you control everything from one place. But this is where things get really interesting. Automations.
This system works on simple logic. So instead of controlling devices manually, your home reacts automatically. Let's see what actually happens behind the scenes. Motion sensor detects movement. Signal goes to the hub. Automation gets triggered. And the light turns on. And at the same time, every update is instantly reflected in the Tapo app. So you can monitor and control everything in real time. All of this happens in seconds. So in simple terms, devices detect or act, hub or Wi-Fi connects them, app controls everything. Automations make it smart. That's the entire ecosystem. Now that you understand how everything works, let's start setting this up, step by step. So, as we've already seen, hub-based devices communicate through the hub, while Wi-Fi devices connect straight to your router. But in the end, they all come together inside the Tapo app and work as one complete system. And if you're starting to build your home automation setup from scratch, always start with the hub. Because this is the brain of your setup. Once this is ready, adding other devices becomes super easy. But before we begin, you'll need to install the Tapo app. It's available on both Android and iOS. Just search for Tapo, download the app, and sign in or create your account. Setting this up is very simple. Just follow the steps, and you'll be up and running in no time. Once you're inside the app, everything starts from this plus icon. Tap on the plus icon and select the device you want to add. For hub-based devices, first you have to add a hub, and then add the device to it. And for Wi-Fi devices, they connect directly to your home network. Just follow the on-screen instructions, and within a few minutes, your device will be ready to use. Once you do it once, adding new devices becomes super easy. Now let's talk about the most powerful feature, automations. This is where your devices start working together, based on simple logic. When this happens, if conditions are met, then do that. And you can also control when this automation should run, using effective time settings. So your automations don't just work, they work exactly when you want them to. Go to Smart Options, go to Automations, then tap on the plus icon, and under Smart Actions, choose Automation. New Automation screen, you'll see options like Effective Time, When, If, and Then. Before anything else, you can set the effective time for your automation. This defines when the automation is active. For example, only during certain hours, at sunrise or sunset, or all day. So your automation runs only when you need it. Next is the When section. This defines what triggers the automation. For example, a door opening, or motion detected. Next is the If condition. This is optional, but useful for advanced automations, like if certain room light is on, or certain device status. And finally, this is the Then action. This defines what you want to happen. Turn on a light, send a notification, trigger an alarm. Final step. Once all the details are set, give your automation a name and tap on Save. Your automation is now ready to run. For example, when I enter a room, the motion sensor detects movement and the lights turn on automatically. And when no motion is detected for a few seconds, they turn off. No switches, no effort, fully automatic. Now this is where it becomes really powerful. At night, or when I'm away, in some areas of my home, lights automatically turn on at night and switch off during the day. So even without any manual control, my home always looks active and well lit. And if any door opens, or if there's movement in a restricted area, the system instantly triggers an alarm. All the lights turn on, and I receive instant alerts on my phone, even if I'm not at home. So my home stays protected all the time.
So this is how automations work. One trigger can create multiple actions, and one action can lead to another, turning your home into a truly smart system. And once you start using these, you'll realize it's not just convenience, it's a complete lifestyle upgrade. So, after using this setup in my home, here's my honest experience. Setup is simple. App is easy to use. Automations are powerful. And the ecosystem works reliably. But you do need a hub for some devices. And initial setup takes a bit of time. But once everything is set up, it just works seamlessly.
This setup is perfect if you want a simple, reliable smart home with easy, no-fuss automation.
But if you're looking for more advanced control, you can integrate Tapo with Home Assistant. I've even built a portable touchscreen controller using a Raspberry Pi and Home Assistant. It's compact, easy to carry, and gives me full control of my entire home from anywhere. And I'll show you exactly how to build this in an upcoming video. For me, this setup has genuinely made my home smarter and more convenient. If you found this helpful, make sure to like the video, subscribe to Gadgets Pod, and I'll see you in the next one.